do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 16 carries, 63 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, Parker. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Looking to throw on second down. Parker. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They'll run on first down. Potts down to about the 22 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. The Ravens sit 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, Potts. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Running the jet sweep, Landry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Off play action, Parker. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. 2nd down at 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On 2nd down, Potts. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Off the bootleg, Parker. Wide open receiver, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Parker. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Here's Parker to throw on 2nd down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try the left side. Potts. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Murray now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Murray. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jonathan Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they try the right side here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Right back to him on first down. And he's got it to about the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Murray now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. To throw is Parker. Throwing to start the drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Parker. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Parker. Oh, a nice spin.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now a give right side. Potts. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Parker. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Now Parker looking to throw on 2nd down. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. They'll run on first down. Potts. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Parker. This is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. To throw, it's Murray. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. Murray going to throw. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now a handoff running through the middle. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. But then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
A good gain on first has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to throw. Parker. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Parker. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Parker.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Parker now to throw on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Parker throwing on third and long. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And this one is right through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Murray now on 1st down. Flush to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where you see the final score there. George Pickens, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. 27-21, your final. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll keep it on the ground. Potts, and he'll get a couple up to the 29. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many
times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's Parker on 1st and 10. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Parker. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
To throw is Parker. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taking it about the 36.
Pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now Parker looking to throw on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. Now a give right side. Potts, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, Parker got a man. It's Brown. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. Back to throw. Parker out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Parker now to throw on 2nd down. And he will find his man on the outside. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So the lead extended. I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you express yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you say, if your defense is only giving up 3 points, it makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on 1st down. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now Murray, wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 20! And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a New England touchdown. From the 6. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Parker. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On 1st down, Potts. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Operating from the gun, Parker. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Parker throwing on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Parker. Touchdown! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Now the try here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. New England's offense set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that.
Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray out to the left. He's got his tight end Knox. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at third and a few inches. Play action. Now it's Murray. Now he'll escape to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On second down now, Potts, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 70 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Running the jet sweep, Landry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Here's Parker looking to throw on second down. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Back to throw. Parker. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Out to his left. And he's got the hook up here. Complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Murray throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Shotgun now for Murray. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Murray flushed out right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. A gain of 22.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
On play action, it's Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Back to throw. Murray works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Ravens ready to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Keep 15. Keep 15.
Throwing to start the drive. Parker. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Here we go.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll keep it on the ground. Potts.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run on 1st down. Potts. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Potts. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.